The sad part about all this is that being in these institutions, whether you grow up in the projects, whether you grow up in environments where it's gun violence, drug selling, whatever, how it gets normalized, and then we're not even conscious of how we react in certain situations based off of what we went through and how we think it's normal.
Yeah.
That's the sad part. Like me being going in and out of prison, once I finally seen a therapist, and I was like, I thought it was okay to come out of prison and go and get the bag this way. I have to do it this way. If I don't do it this way, ain't no other way. I'm not going to school. I'm not getting a 9 to 5. Nah, I'm doing it this way. But then talking to a therapist, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't even got to do all of that. And this as a grown man. This ain't as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how growing up in these environments make you normalize it and you keep doing it.
Not only that,
is very important.
I think in my sessions I learned that I was gravitating towards negativity. I kept thinking about the negative. Even when good was happening,
right,
my brain was still on
waiting for the other
what's
shoe to
wrong.
drop.
Find what's gonna happen that's wrong. You know what I mean?
Subconscious mind only automatically go to that.
Is it because you want to please other people? Is why you trying to find a negative and you just so confident in yourself? And I can tell off of you always had confidence as a man.
Right.
Why you so focused off the negative and you know it's so much positive? Why you thinking about this negative? Is it because you like?
And I'm gonna tell you
want
what.
to lean towards the negative? Is it because it's so much negative in your environment? Where you don't got no choice but to think about this? What is it?
You think of it like in a way, whatever trauma you've been through, it stays present. It becomes a filter. So like I've been through this. I've been through a shooting outside the club. So now every time I walk out the club, I'm like
thinking about trying to shoot.
Exactly. So it just becomes like the more situations that you in that's like that, you just start to look for that all the time. You know what I mean?
That's like paranoia.
Yeah, it is. Trauma is a form. It does cause
it's how you respond. It's how you respond to the negative, to whatever happened negative. That's the trauma. I have a foot, right? I thought it was fine. You see me come in here limping. I thought it was fine. I went to my physical therapist. He pressed down on the spot, and I cried. Damn near hurt like a. It hurt like it did when it first happened.
It's okay to cry.
What he said to me was, "This in the middle of a serious moment. This is what you do."
We in a safe place. I'm just letting you know.
You wonder why don't open up. Everybody take a good look.
Next start crying, and anybody start laughing, you gotta get out.
My physical therapist said something that fucked me up though. He said, "You have no idea how much pain you're in." That fucked me up completely.
Yeah.
He said, "You've forgotten.
Mentally, you there.
You've forgotten. Your body hasn't. Your body is still reliving that pain every time it hits that spot. Your body, and that's how the brain works. Just because you're no longer in that space, the trauma means that you haven't let it go." Whatever part of you. And 9 times out of 10, it's up here. So you walk out the door, you haven't been in a shootout or that kind of environment in years.
Right.
Nothing around you says that you're going to be in that kind of environment. Your brain is still reacting. Your body is still reacting to that environment.
And it's the most popular saying ever. Your mind is your most powerful tool.
Yep.
So if my mind is already on that, it's so easy for my body to go there.
It never
like
really lets go.
Right, fact.
You'll start
So if
sweating.
the pain is there, if I know the pain, I could take 10 more jaw shots. If the pain that mentally and I'm thinking that, I could 10 more shootouts because my body gonna take me wherever my mind goes.
Right. And that's gonna be the initiation right there. It's gonna be something that's playing out in your mind that's not in reality, but you're gonna react.
You're gonna be there. That's why I just said on the first part of the interview, 5 seconds is gonna cost your ass 500 years.
Wow.
Because your mind gonna take you a place that you don't even know you're there. Like I just said, I just told you for years I lived in depression and anxiety. I done been in rooms and met people, but I wasn't even in the fucking room.
And you thought that was natural.
Wow.
I thought it was natural.
You thought you were just...
I thought I was just...
Because what you grow up around. It's what you grow up around. So as an exercise, knowing this shit, let's spend the next 5 minutes talking about good shit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some good shit.
Why not?
me get a drink.
Yeah, man, don't worry. Get a drink. Hold on, spend the next 5 minutes.
He good, he got
So
it.
look, Pete, right?
I'm mad, he good, he got it.
You got it? No, I'm
good.
getting one for me.
I thought you had something right there.
All right. What shit is that?
That's everybody. Everybody
Hey,
got a
Rap, you
cup
can put
over
it
there.
behind you, hey, Rap. Yeah, this.
That's the ball over there.
All right, so who want to start?
Talk about something good.
You start.
We'll talk about the non-profit, bro.
I'ma
Talk about the
start.
non-profit.
When should I start?
Right now.
Yeah, right now. It could be
Sound
anything.
like the president.
It could be anything.
So I'm gonna start off by first saying, like, bro, like I was just saying outside, I pulled up right here, Dolo, like, off of me and Jason having a conversation. This is my girl, uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm pulling up. I don't care about my managers, day to day, none of this shit. I pulled up because I wanted to be here. You feel what I'm saying?
Appreciate
and
you,
I'm
bro.
comfortable here. You feel me? Because I wanted to be comfortable here. I
Right.
wanted to be in a comfortable environment.
Right.
So I'm saying that, like, and that tie right into swerving through stress. What my initiative is, I'm just trying to help people be comfortable within themselves. It started with kids. I started this shit. I was doing therapy for 150 kids. I provided free therapy for like 24, 48 hours for 150 kids. When I launched the shit, like 10,000 kids signed up for this shit. Immediately.
That's dope.
Just on some, you know what I'm saying? I had to get this shit together.
Nigga,
It took me 3-4 years for me to actually make it official. Now my shit is official 501(c). My shit is an official non-profit organization. You know what I'm saying? Swerving through stress. My shit is all the way in. Appreciate that.
That's why he should have went last. I don't know who gonna follow that.
Yeah, I know. Everybody else.
One of you niggas follow. One of you niggas.
You niggas touch 10,000 people and
Nah,
they shit.
quick though, bro. That's how I had to take it there, and it's like it tied it into what my lifestyle was because I had to take it serious. And it's not like I'm G Herbo. I ain't gonna be there all the time, but I'm still gonna be there all the time. So it's like it's not no event where it's some annual shit. I pop up, hey, say hi. I got people really in charge doing this shit from my homie. Like I said, Dion Wilson, Dion Chicago Dream, McKinley Nelson, my brother, Project Swiss, Tarisha Ashford, who was my publicist who in charge of this whole shit, who runs Swerving Through Stress for me. Every day these people getting up on top of this shit. And this is something that I'm passionate about because I put the people in charge of it. They own shit. They own their own shit, and we work hand in hand together because I come from a youth center, CYC, Rebecca Crown Youth Center, 76 of Phillips. I was probably 10, 11 years old when I started going to this shit. And my auntie was a youth advisor. She worked there. And I was so advanced, I didn't even want to be around the kids my age. The 10-year-olds, I wanted to be in the bigger program. I had to lie by my age and say I was 13 years old. And I fit right in, I blended in. I was a sponge my whole life. I was already like overly advanced because I've been around my older cousins and big brothers and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I started going to this youth center, it made me feel at home. And I adapted to people who I got so comfortable with, and I'm not, and it's a comfortability level, but these the worst kids in the neighborhood too. The worst of the worst. These niggas is real ass, beat your ass, savages, killers. You don't know what the fuck they up against when they go home.
Right.
But under here, we all smiling, playing basketball, laughing, eating food. You don't know, these niggas is treacherous. These the same niggas I got tattooed on me right now. You see what I'm saying? This how we grew up, and it was a family orient. You know what I'm saying? But when that shit got taken away from us, niggas started dying, going to jail, all this shit. Everybody, all us knew how to hoop, bro. Once you push the album, I know how to rap, and I'm people's favorite rapper. I could have put the same shit into anything because I was there, and the same other people, the same niggas around me could have put this. I know niggas who really like in our hood. We feel like niggas was better than anybody we ever seen. We got real live Jordans in our hood. Niggas shooting with their left hand, right hand, all type of shit
Right.
that never made it. You would never see them because the environment swallowed them up, chewing their ass right up.
Rest in peace, Hector.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hector was the illest nigga in my hood.
These real live niggas who that I've been knowing my whole life and see, you know what I'm saying? And they go back into the youth center. When that shit got taken away, it was over with.
It's hot for track trapper turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.